Forget the tactics. Forget the expected goals. Real Madrid doesn't play football. They play with your soul.
Well, watch out, Manchester United on Wednesday.
Benzema para Kaká, zona de disparo, encara está que Vinicius le rompe Kaká.
For decades, the world has tried to solve the Madrid puzzle. They called Mourinho toxic.
The great showman, José Mourinho. He is the man, and he is the man that has brought the trophy back.
They called Zidane lucky.
Area towards Zidane. Oh, fantastic! Fantastic!
They said Ancelotti was washed and outdated. And yet, these three men built a trophy cabinet that makes the rest of Europe look like amateurs. You see, at the Bernabeu, we don't do 5-year projects. We don't do moral victories. We do glory. It's a club that eats legends for breakfast. But three men didn't just survive the pressure, they became the pressure. One brought a war to reclaim our pride. One brought a miracle that defied logic. And one brought a family to rule the universe. Today, we aren't just comparing stats. We are judging the DNA of the three men who conquered the Bernabeu throne. Strap in. This is the ultimate debate. 2010. Real Madrid was in the dark. We were the Galacticos on paper, but on the pitch, we were ghosts. Pep Guardiola's Barcelona wasn't just winning, they were humiliating us. The Bernabeu was hurting. We didn't need a coach, we needed a warlord. Enter José Mourinho. Mourinho didn't care about being liked. He wanted to be feared. He looked at the most beautiful football team in history, Barcelona, and decided to break them. He turned the El Clasico into a battlefield. Remember the eye poke, the press conference rants, the Porqué speech? That wasn't just noise. That was Mourinho building a siege mentality. He transformed Madrid into the most lethal counter-attacking machine the world has ever seen. 2011-2012, 100 points, 121 goals. He turned Cristiano Ronaldo into a tactical weapon and taught players like Ramos and Arbeloa that the dark arts were necessary for survival. He didn't win the UCL, but he broke the Barca curse. He gave us back our teeth. Without Mourinho's aggression, the future trophies simply don't happen. He was the bitter medicine Madrid had to swallow to become champions again. If Mourinho was the storm, Zidane was the calm. When he took over in 2016, the experts laughed. He has no experience, they said. He's just a man manager. But Zidane had something no tactical board can teach: the aura. Zidane's Madrid was a glitch in the matrix. How do you win 3 Champions Leagues in a row? It's statistically impossible. But Zizou didn't overcomplicate it. He looked at Modric, Kroos, and Casemiro and said, "You are the best. Go prove it." He managed the biggest egos in history, Ronaldo, Bale, and Benzema, and made them sacrifice for each other. He was the master of the big moment. Whether it was the cross and head meta or the tactical shift to a diamond midfield, he always found a way. People called it black magic, but it wasn't magic, it was authority. When Zidane speaks, the room goes silent. He proved that at Real Madrid, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to know how to drive the Ferrari better than anyone else. He left on top, came back when we were dying, and won again. He is the definition of royalty. Finally, the man with the raised eyebrow, the Godfather, Don Carlo. In an era of laptop coaches and iPad tactics, Ancelotti is a reminder that football is a human game. He is the ultimate chameleon. He delivered La Decima in 2014, and when the world said he was finished in 2021, he returned to conquer the universe again. Carlo's genius is his flexibility. He doesn't force players into a system. He builds a system around his players. He turned Vinicius from a meme into a Ballon d'Or contender. He integrated Jude Bellingham into a role no one saw coming. He is the bridge between the old legends and the new Galacticos 2.0. When Madrid were down 3-0 against Manchester City, the world turned off their TVs. But Carlo just raised an eyebrow. He knew. He has this fatherly bond with his players that makes them want to die for him on the pitch. With 5 Champions League titles as a manager, he has more European glory than almost every club on the planet. He isn't just a coach, he's the guardian of the Madrid DNA. So, who takes the throne? If you value the revolution that saved the club's pride, it's Mourinho. If you value the dynasty that achieved the impossible, it's Zidane. But if you value the legacy that spans generations, it's Ancelotti. At the end of the day, Real Madrid is a monster that requires different masters at different times. Mourinho gave us a spine, Zidane gave us a crown, and Ancelotti, he gave us a home. But the debate never ends. Who is your manager? Who do you want in the dugout when the lights are brightest? Drop your pick in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more Madridismo. Hala Madrid y nada más.